Well, we have been following breaking news all day in the Delphi murders case. Several big developments today that will change the future of this case. Just this afternoon, the judge appointed 2 new defense attorneys. But 2 hours ago, 13 Investigates learned the original defense team filed a new motion fighting to stay on this case. Interesting, since just this morning, the judge ordered their other filings this week stricken from the record. Our senior investigative reporter Bob Segall is in studio with us to tell us what happens next and what this could mean for Richard Allen's defense. Bob?
Well, this really is chaos for Richard Allen's defense when you really think about it. At the start of the day, it appeared Richard Allen had no defense counsel. Now it seems he might have 4 separate attorneys representing him, and some of them are gearing up for a fight that could get messy. Allen's original defense team has made it very clear they are not going away without a fight. They claim Judge Segall ambushed them with an ultimatum: either step down as Richard Allen's defense attorneys or be humiliated in court before she disqualified them from the case. They say the judge's claim that the attorneys engaged in gross negligence is unfounded, and they say they offered verbally to step aside involuntarily and under pressure.
This is very unusual to see these types of filings. I've never seen an attorney just push off of a case like this and them, pushing back.
Ben Jaffe is a longtime defense attorney, and he says if both Richard Allen and his original attorneys want to keep working together, as the defense claims, it's unclear whether removing those public defenders without a hearing is in the defendant's best interest.
There's likely a feeling on his part that these attorneys are being removed because they are fighting so hard for him. Whether that's the case or not, I'm certain Mr. Allen has internalized that idea, and it would probably be hard for him to accept that new attorney is going to do things the same way.
Appointing new public defenders when the original defense team feels they were bullied into stepping down against their will, well, that also means we will likely see the judge's decision legally challenged.
And so I wouldn't be shocked to see a filing of some sort with the higher court.
Exactly what court would hear that challenge?
This is so unusual, I don't even know where you would begin to file that sort of thing.
Even the state's Public Defenders Council told 13 Investigates it isn't sure what court would address the chaos now taking place, because it's pretty much unheard of. The State Court of Appeals, even the state Supreme Court, could be called on to settle the unusual issues now being decided in Delphi. And it's not just Richard Allen who has a lot at stake with how this case is handled. The families of the victims, Abby Williams and Libby German, they're also impacted by every decision and every move in this case. The next hearing is scheduled for Tuesday, and at that point we may learn a new date for the trial.
All right, so stay tuned. We know you'll be all over this case next week.
We will be, yes.
Thanks, Bob. Well, you can track the fight for justice for Abby Williams and Libby German. We've got the timeline starting with those girls when they went missing and all the developments that have taken place since then. Just go to WTHR.com/Delphi.